Hello, today I'm going to show you an awesome unboxing video by me for you. Today, let me introduce you the brand new awesome Apple iPad 8th generation. In this case, it's the Wi-Fi version with 32 gigabyte. Wow, delightful, capable, surprisingly affordable. The new iPad combines the tremendous capability with unmatched ease of use and versatility, which is the powerful A12 Bionic chip support for Apple Pencil and the smart keyboard, and the amazing new things we can do with the iPad operation system 14. Oh, now there's even more to love about iPad. Wow, we can kick some serious tasks. We can use multiple apps at once. We can perform handwrite in any text field with Scribble. We have fully awesome, fully sized keyboard if we are by this Magic Keyboard, of course. Otherwise, we have an integrated on the screen keyboard too. No? We can grab files from anywhere. With the iPad, getting work done is all hustle and no hustle. Edit a document while we searching something on the web and making a FaceTime call to a college at the same time. Attach a full-size smart keyboard for comfortable typing and for tasks that require more precision. Supports for a trackpad or a mouse complements the familiar multi-touch experience of the iPad. We can take notes, highlights, and erase. We can copy and paste handwrite notes as text. We can make up PDFs, screenshots, and everything else. Paired with the power of the iPad operation system, the Apple Pencil, sold separately, makes not talking with the iPad a breeze. We can do things like sign paperwork, mark up a document, or sketch out an idea. It feels as natural to use the original pencil, but with so much more capability. We can learn our lessons in the fun way. Apps for all kinds of learning are available. We can make notes as we like. Let our curiosity run wild with the iPad. The App Store is the best place to discover apps that let us get a leg up in geometry, learn a new language, and attend virtual classes. We can even use augmented reality to learn something exciting, like watching the history of spaceflight unfolded in our living room, or making characters from our favorite book literally leap off the page. We can live our best extra life with a powerful bionic chip, A12. We can play new Apple card games, and we can play with a PlayStation or an Xbox controller too. It's go time for gaming. The A12 Bionic chip delivers an amazing performance boost, so games are immersive, fluid, and incredibly detailed. And we can pair an Xbox wireless controller with Bluetooth, PlayStation DualShock controller, or MFI game controller with our iPad to create the ultimate portable game console. We can also try out the Apple Arcade. Oh yeah, with over 100 ad-free games in one subscription. And we can draw something, draw some, create, draw, paint, and scratch. Tons of apps for Apple Pencil available. The iPad lets us express our creativity. It is in so many ways. Whether we are talking or taking notes, designing a logo, or just sketching up a storm, the Apple Pencil is the perfect tool for it to bring our visions to life. It's designed to feel intuitive and let us draw with pixel perfect precision. and we can shoot from the hip. Yeah, edit with our fingers. We can shoot it on iPhone, for example, or with that iPad, because an 8 MB megapixel pack camera, and we can shoot and edit it with the iPad. No matter how we capture our photos and videos, with the 8 megapixel back camera or the FaceTime HD camera on the iPad, with an iPhone, for example, or with a digital camera, we will love editing them on the large immersive screen of our iPad. We can take advantage of the machine learning capabilities to enhance our photos. Once we have got our perfect shot, we can share it with our social feeds or send it to friends with a tap. Our home theater is a home optional 10.2 inches Retina display, stereo speakers. Wow! Everything we watch on iPad looks and sounds awesome. Thanks to the 10.2-inch Retina display and the stereo system, with the Apple TV app, we will have access to popular streaming services, must-watch shows, and blockbuster movies. And when we buy a new pod, if we buy a new iPad, included is 1 year of Apple TV Plus. But I'm using Apple TV Plus, but yeah, there are not so much content right now. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future it will be better. We will see. We have fast Wi-Fi and LTE if we choose the LTE version. It's the weight is about 1 pound. The desktop class browsing, all day battery life, with a thin and light design and a fast Wi-Fi and gigabit class LTE. The iPad is designed to go where life goes. So we can browse the web, download books and more wherever we are. And with up to 10 hours of battery life, we can do it all on a single charge. It does pretty much everything but carry itself. iPad operating system does even more now. The apps designed for iPad. We can take a smarter notes, for example. The iPad operating system delivers a distinct experience that enhances the unique capability of the iPad. New note talking features make handwriting as powerful as typing texts. Shape recognition makes us drawing more precise. And now we can handwrite in any text field with Scribble. And we have apps for everything. Over 1 million apps designed for the iPad. So many. There are over 1 million apps on the App Store, specifically designed for the larger display and the power of the iPad. Make a beat, get a workout in, read the news, or join a battle royale with friends. Whatever we are interested in, yeah, we will find it on App Store. And it's privacy built in. Transparency and control over our data. Log in and pay with our fingerprint. Like every Apple product, the iPad was designed with our privacy and security in mind. It's not always easy, but that's the kind of innovation Apple believes in. And it's designed for everyone. Technology is most powerful when everyone can use it. That's why the iPad comes with accessibility features that supports vision, hearing, mobility, and cognitive needs, like sign language processing in FaceTime, which can detect it when a participant is using sign language and make the person prominent in a group FaceTime call. Yeah, 10.2 inches Retina display with incredible detail and vivid colors. The gorgeous Retina display is perfect for watching a movie, working on a project, and drawing our next masterpiece. With the A12 Bionic chip, delivers incredible performance for things like photo editing and graphic intensive gaming, and the second generation neural engine enables powerful features like handwriting recognition in notes. And the iPad operation system dramatically enhanced the note-taking experience on iPad. Apps are more streamlined and new compact designs for Siri. Search and calls make iPad even more capable and simple to use. And so many additional parts. You can buy a smart keyboard, you can buy an Apple Pencil, and you have augmented reality with a powerful A12 Bionic chip. Combined with the advanced sensor and cameras makes for incredible AR experience on iPad. The larger Retina display invites us into immersive artificial reality environments that can transform the way we play, shop, and learn. And 10 hours of battery life. Thanks to the efficiency of the A12 Bionic chip, we can expect up to 10 hours of battery life to keep us going through the day. And over 100 million apps on the App Store. We have a front and a back camera system. The built-in FaceTime HD camera and the 8 megapixel back camera allows us to snap amazing photos, shoot epic videos, scan documents, make FaceTime calls, and experience artificial reality. Its thin, light, and durable design. The iPad is built to be durable, so we have peace of mind knowing we can take it anywhere we go. And now the enclosure is made from 100% recycled aluminium. That's an awesome device, and it's really awesome. It's not so big like the iPad Pro, of course, but it's the right shape to have an all day iPad which you like to travel with. It's available in space gray, silver, or gold. The capacity is 32 gigabyte or 128 gigabyte. The size is 9.8 inches to 6.8 inches to 0.29 inches. The Wi-Fi model, like here, comes with 1.08 pounds. The Wi-Fi Plus cellular model is 1.09 pounds. We have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on the upper left side. We have an on-off sleep-wake button on the upper right side. We have a home touch ID sensor on the bottom center side. And we have stereo speakers. We have a dual microphone. We have smart connector. We have a lightning connector on the bottom side. We have a nano SIM tray if you use or choose the cellular models. And volume up and down button on the right side. Yeah. You will get an USB-C power adapter too. It's not standard on the market right now because my last iPhone was come without a power adapter. We have a 10.2 Retina display, LED backlit, multi-touch display with IPS technology, 2160 by 1620 pixel resolution at 264 pixels per inch, 500 nits brightness, and a fingerprint-resistant oleophobic coating. And it supports Apple Pencil. The chip is an A12 Bionic chip with 64-bit architecture, and we have neural engine. The camera comes with 8 megapixel, 2.4 aperture, 5-element lens, hybrid IR filter, backside illumination, live photos, autofocus, panorama, HDR for photos, exposure control, burst mode, tap to focus, timer mode, auto image stabilization, body and face detection, and photo geotagging. The video recording is 1080p HD, video recording at 30 frames. Slow motion video supports 720p at 120 frames. That's not so big, I think. Time-lapse videos with stabilizations, video image stabilization, body and face detection, 3 times video zoom, and video geotagging too. Then we have the FaceTime HD camera, 1.2 megapixel photos, 2.4 aperture, retina flash, backside illumination, live photos, 720p HD video recording, HDR for photos, body and face detection, burst mode, exposure control, timer mode. For video calling, you can choose FaceTime video and the iPad to any FaceTime enabled devices over Wi-Fi or cellular. You can make audio calling. FaceTime audio is possible. The iPad to any FaceTime enabled device over Wi-Fi or cellular. We have stereo speakers. We have a dual microphone for calls, video recording and audio recording. All models come with Wi-Fi 802.11 ABGNAC. That means all Wi-Fi thing will be enabled. No problem. Then, if you have a cellular model, UMTS, HSPA, HSPA Plus, DCHS, DPA, etc., LTE, gigabit class LTE, no problem. That is Wi-Fi calling, eSIM. The Nano SIM supports an Apple SIM too, and an electronic SIM, if you choose the cellular model, of course. If you have the Wi-Fi model, you will not get a SIM card tray. We have a digital compass, Wi-Fi, iBeacon micro location. That's right. Then we have a Touch ID, 3-axis gyro, accelerometer, a barometer, ambient light sensor, and of course we can use Touch ID, not Face ID. Face ID is for Pro, Touch ID is for standard iPad. We can unlock our iPad by using our fingerprints, secure personal data with the app, make purchase from the iTunes Store, App Store, and Apple Books. And of course, we can use Apple Pay. We can pay with our iPad using Touch ID within apps and on the web. We can send and receive money messages. And we have Siri on board. We can use our voice to send messages, set reminders, and more. We can get proactive suggestions. We can use hand-free. We can listen and identify songs. And the power of the battery. Built-in 32.4 watt-hour rechargeable lithium polymer battery. Up to 10 hours of surfing the web on Wi-Fi or watching videos. Charging via power adapter to USB to computer system. And up to 9 hours in cellular models of surfing the web using cellular data network. And it comes with the iPad operation system 14. We have voice control, voiceover, zoom, magnifier, Siri, and dictionary. We have a switch control. We have closed captions, assistive touch, speak screen. All features are included. This is the awesome new iPad 8th generation. Awesome. And we choose space gray. Of course, you can take silver or gold, but it's an iPad. It feels good, it's durable, and it makes so big bunch of possibilities what will gain our comfort of life. So now let's perform setup, operation setup, Apple iOS. This is the brand new iPad 8th generation, the 8th generation iPad. That's awesome. How we can set up it? We can see now we have to push the home button down below. If we push that, we can choose our language or where we are. Let's take English. Our destination, our country, or origin, as you like. Choose your language, choose your country. This is the first step to set up the right language and the right location for your iPad 8th generation. Now we can choose Quick Start. This brings our current iPhone or iPad near this iPad to sign in and set up. If you have another iPad or an iPhone, take it over here or there, and then it should have a Quick Start. This is a really awesome option. But we are now performing setup manually. Write in spoken language is English in my case. You can choose what you like. Then we have to choose a Wi-Fi network. It is impossible. It is really possible, not impossible. It is really possible to choose your Wi-Fi network. And it is important to choose a Wi-Fi network because our iPad likes to call Apple. And it has to be called to Apple. Calling to Apple means unlocked iPad. Now choose your Wi-Fi. Now you have to enter a password of your Wi-Fi. This you can become from your admin or underneath your router in the most cases. Enter the password and push join. Join, baby. Now we join our Wi-Fi network. It may take a few minutes to activate our iPad. This is a standard situation. It is normally that this costs you a couple of seconds. Maybe if your Wi-Fi internet connection is fast, it should be done quickly. So, data and privacy. This icon appears when an Apple feature asks to use your personal information. Okay, continue. Now, we can use our fingerprint with Touch ID to locked with your Apple iPad and your ID. That means we have to program now our fingerprints here. That means we have to place our fingerprints. Fingerprints, home button, press a little bit, only place it, lift, place it, lift, place it, baby, lift it up, place it, and again. And this is a little finger workout here while we are, move the fingers. Okay, now the sides and the tips. Side and tips action. Oh yeah, that's nice. So, finger moved. Don't move your finger too long. Job's done now. Here we are. So now a little bit more. And our fingerprint is now programmed. Safe to the iPad. Okay, again. OMG. Now it is. Yeah! So now adjust your grip. Keep going to capture the edge of the print. That's awesome. Now it's an edge version here. So much fingerprint detection is necessary to come into our iPad. Face ID is really easier than that fingerprint process here. Okay, completed. Now we have to enter a passcode. The Touch ID provides the convenience and secure of the fingerprint access. Occasionally, our passcode will be required for validation. Okay, let's choose 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, this passcode can be easily cursed. That is not your passcode, okay? You will choose another, a better one. Use anyway. Again. So, re-enter our passcode, job's done. Now the next setting is apps and data. Choose how you want to transfer apps and data to that iPad. Restore from iCloud backup. If you have another iPad or another iPhone or an iMac, you can restore it from the backup. Then restore from a Mac or personal computer. Transfer it directly from iPad or move data from Android. Woo! We are going to don't transfer apps and data. Now it's time to a new Apple ID for you. Or you can use your existing Apple ID too, no problem. If you have no Apple ID, then push there, forgot password or don't have an Apple ID. But if you have an Apple ID, the Apple ID is the key to enter into the Apple world. Now, Apple ID and password is to get in here to move forward. So here you can see I entered my Apple ID and my password, and of course the key which Apple sent me to my Apple Watch. So next, terms and conditions. Read all of the text, then agree if you like, or disagree. Then you cannot enter to the Apple world. It's up to you. Now it may take a few minutes to set up our Apple ID. That means now the Apple ID informations will be saved. Your background informations of your completely Apple ID will will back out, etc. Now enter the phone passcode. This is a really awesome security thing from Apple. Enter the passcode you use to unlock the iPhone 6s from mine. Ooh, this protects our Apple ID in another step. This is really awesome. But if you do not have another Apple device, this will not come at your setup. Now I have to enter my iPhone 6s passcode here. Then we can continue. You can see now the Apple server will look that the passcode of my iPhone 6s is entered here in the new iPad 8 generation. Now we get some informations. Keep your iPad up to date. Get the latest features, security improvement by updating the iOS automatically. Okay. Location services. If you like them, then enable. If you dislike them, disable the location services. But if you are going to use the whole bunch of function of your iPad, you should enable location services, okay? But it's up to you. You can choose by your own what's the right thing. Apple Pay. If you are going to use Apple Pay with your MasterCard, with your Visa, with your American Express as well, you can now enter your Apple Pay here, but we will set up it later. With Apple Pay, you can pay. Oh, yay! Screen time. This is an awesome thing. Get a weekly report with insight about our screen time and set the time limits for apps you want to manage. Continue. It's awesome. It's once a week, you will get some information. iPad Analytics. If you like to help Apple improve its products and services by allowing analytics of usage data from our iPad, you can share or don't share. Now, the next step is appearance. Select the light or dark appearance and see how iOS adjusts depending on which we are going to choose. We can choose dark mode or the light mode. In the dark mode, everything is a little bit dark and cool. Light is a little bit more gay, as you can see. Welcome to iPad. Get started. Now we are in. Ooh, that was easy, isn't it? Yes, it is. Now you can move with your fingers over the iOS easily. You can swipe a little bit. You can see the widgets here. You have temperature, Wednesday, date. You have see how much power your battery contains. You have a map. You have some other things, what you like. News. Then you have here FaceTime to make FaceTime calls. You have a calendar, a clock, and home. This is for smart home. Photos, camera, reminders, notes, voice memes. Let's have a meme. Let's do that now to hear how good the sound of your new iPad is working. So that is my voice, and it is now brings your iPad voice to you. Okay, let's hear. So that is my voice, and it is now brings your iPad voice to you. Ha ha ha, that was funny, isn't it? It wasn't good voice. So contacts, maps, find my, there you can find all the entire Apple devices which you contains. App Store with a really much apps out there. Books to reading, podcasts, television, stocks, measure, settings. Here are photo booth, shortcuts, iTunes Store, and tips as you like. And you can see now that is awesome. Here, internet. Here is iTunes, mail, datas. And of course, here's the last used app. If we rotate the iPad 90 degrees, as you can see, it rotates to with you. Now we can go there. Awesome, isn't it? So let's go to the internet, for example. Here's the internet. And Geyser is too really awesome. Let's have a look. We go to the internet, Geyser, swipe, and here you can see we are in the app choosing mode. Okay. And what's really awesome is we can go here, make a new tab, for example, use that tab, slide it to the right, and we have two-way using here, favorites, etc. Yeah, that's awesome. Of course, you can do that with other apps too. For example, look here, zack, here is our record, our recordings, here is the internet services. We can swipe it away and we can easily bring it back. Go down, bring it back. Really awesome, as you can see. To delete all apps in the background, go up and swipe upward. Ooh, that's awesome. So let's have a look at the camera options. Here is the camera. Okay, let's do it. Here is an Apple label. The camera comes with video, with slow motion, with time lapse. It comes with photos, square, panorama option 2, square, awesome. And we can choose the other side of camera system. This is the Face ID cam, as you can see. Ooh, this is a good guy here. Sexy, sexy. This is only possible, not for panorama, oh no. But it's possible to choose that camera here with square, photo, video. Slow motion is not possible, but time lapse. Time lapse. So that's awesome, isn't it? Then here, what's add? To shutter video or a photo. Push there, photo. Live photo, enable or disable with that button. Here is a time shift. Here's flashlight that you can choose on the opposite side too. That's really nice. Awesome. So go back with the home button. And that is your new iPad 8th generation. It's really easy to set up and really easy to use, as you can see. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback. And I hope to see you again on my channel soon.